All right, guys, we got to get on to the next topic that I picked out for this week. We got to talk about the fact that Joe Burrows does not look the same. He does not look like the same quarterback at all, and he's probably averaging about almost 50 million. I mean, he's getting good money. What are you thinking that? Do you think this is going to be a situation where he doesn't even have time to heal from whatever's going on? He's got to get back out there every week. We're seeing weekly that it's just not being put together. It's not really gelling. What are you thinking about this Joe Burrow situation?
Yeah, I mean, it's like damned if he is, damned if he don't, right? Like, you know, I think everybody kind of was like, Joe, you know, there were so many like high expectations for him, right? Because he did go to the Super Bowl. He lost, but he still carried the team to the Super Bowl, right? And then he came back and he made playoffs again, right? And so this year they thought, okay, well, you know, they got the pieces they needed, right? They kept Jamar and they kind of did do a nice job of like signing some additional folks, you know. And so with his injury, I don't think he's playing the same. No, I think that they rushed him back. To be honest, because they're like, oh, we got to get in there, and I don't think he's been able to play the same
at all. And the thing is, the reason why I bring up the topic of Joe Burrow, it is that we're seeing now where these highly paid quarterbacks are getting hurt. Kyler Murray, same situation. They're highly paid. Deshaun was out. You know, Pickett looked like he's going to be. I mean, he's not getting paid yet, but these players are getting hurt. And we were talking about the fact that the running backs don't get paid because they're likely to get hurt. But it's okay to spend millions of dollars for quarterbacks to sit on the bench or not produce. And the thing is, what do you think about that dynamic, running back, quarterback? It seems like the same issues that they were talking about for a running back are the same issues they talk about a quarterback. We're finding them getting hurt, can't play. I mean, what do you think?
I think someone mentioned that what we're gonna see, for example, like the Brock Purdy example, right? If he continues to play the way he's playing, right, or in some of these other quarterbacks who kind of came in like with like not high expectations, but also don't have these big contracts or not signing these really big contracts, and I think we're gonna see that level out again. And I think you're going to see that with quarterback. Like, they're still going to make the most money because just they are, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see them not being still the highest paid position, you know, just because, like, they're seeing as the general of the team. I get that. But I do think that we're going to stop seeing those really mega contracts really soon. I think a lot of people are going to rethink those. You know,
Smart.
And so it's for the same reason, because they're getting injured. They're not going to, you know, they're not playing the same often, or can't finish the season, or gone 2 seasons, or, you know, and I think we're going 100%. To start seeing that level off. And I don't think you're going to be seeing a lot of those like huge contracts anymore, especially when you have someone like Mahomes who's making money, but he has a longer contract. You know how the way he kind of has his contract set, he's making bank, but it's over a period of time, so it doesn't like hurt KC right away. Which is why when he does go down, you know, someone, you know, next man up, they wait for him to get okay, and then he goes back in. And so I think you're gonna see more of that. I think you're gonna see more like maybe longer contracts with money more spread out, or shorter with like, again, like money a little bit more fluctuating. So
I'm hoping we can see some change. Let us know what you guys think about that. I mean, shoot, if the draft for QB, you should be able to use whatever picks you got left to put your O-line together. Amen. That's a testament for a lot of teams. Amen. Riddle me this. Why do teams spend top dollar for QBs and then draft at least a good LT to cover that investment? Man, if you are asking questions that they've been wondering for a long time, you are hitting it right on the money. Absolutely. I mean, I just think it's a little weird. I mean, I just wanted to point that fact out because I thought it was a little weird that the fact that we're seeing a lot of quarterbacks, top tier quarterbacks, out because of injuries. So